Hey, what's up my friends? There are two crucial things that I think you need to know before you spend your money on these earplugs. I'm gonna talk about those things in just a minute, but first, let's just go over what they are and what it's like to actually use them. So these loop earplugs, they come in a plastic case just like this. So it's a kind of a clamshell shaped plastic case that shuts pretty securely. That is meaningful because you don't want the case to be coming open and losing an earplug somewhere along the way. The case also has this elastic loophole right here. You can put this on your key ring, which is really convenient. So the inside of the case is also made of rubber. So right here, this is all of this internal stuff is a nice grippy rubber. That's nice because these aren't going to accidentally fall out when the case is open and you lose one. It holds them pretty securely and tightly, and the rubber has enough friction to hold them into place. So let's talk about the actual earplug itself. So this earplug is meant to seed or sit right into the nook of the ear right here. And there's a couple of different features of this. So this in particular is their quiet version. This is their most blocking version of earplug. So as you can see, there's literally no hole right here. So this is not a sound dampener. This is an ear plug. Some of their other ones are sound dampeners where they just let some sound through and at different levels, but not this one. This is meant for as silent as you can possibly get inside of your ears, inside your hearing. So there is this rubber attachment right here that is interchangeable. So you can actually flip this thing inside out just like this, and it will look like a cone when it's flipped inside out, just like that. So you can flip that thing inside out. That's nice for cleaning. There are a couple of things about cleaning that I'm going to be particular about in just a second. I want to talk about cleaning in just a second so that you can know how to clean them properly. But flipping them inside out, I can actually pull this rubber attachment off just like that. And then I can utilize some of the other attachments that they send with it. So in the package, this is a medium-sized attachment right here. This is the size of attachment that I use, and I'm going to talk about fitting in just a second because you got to know how to fit them properly or how to know which one is the proper fit. It also comes with these other attachments here. So you've got an extra small, a small, and then you got a medium that come on the things, and then you have a large as well. So it's important to get the proper fit of attachment so that you can make sure you get the best seal. If you're buying these ones, you're wanting to block out as much sound as possible. So making sure that that fit is the right fit is going to be crucial. So let me show you. When I put these loops in, let me make sure you can see my ear here. I grab a hold of the loop, I place them in my ear like this, and then I give them a twist. So that the twist not only helps the earplug go deeper into my ear and fit nicely, but then this loop also sits nicely in the crook of my ear just like that. Hopefully you can see that well. Now, if I put this in and I turn my head like this profile, and I can see the loop sticking out of my ear, that means the attachment that I have on it is too big because it's not going deep enough into my ear. This is not meant to stick out at all from your ear. It's meant to go completely seated inside that crook of your ear. So if it's sticking out, you've got too big. Now, if you put it in and when you shake your head or move your head, or when you move your jaw like this, if you can feel the seal break, meaning there's some room around the seal, you can hear some noise leak in, that means that you're using too small of an attachment and you should go bigger. So like I mentioned, I use the two mediums. What's interesting is my wife has these as well, and she actually uses the small in one ear and the medium in another ear. So her 2 ear canals are different sizes. So it's important to actually put it in, get a feel for it, run those tests, move your jaw, move your head around, see if it's sticking out the side. If any of those are occurring, then you want to adjust and try a different size of these rubber gaskets. Now let's talk about cleaning. These ones in particular are nice because there are no holes to worry about. Because they are the solid blocking earplugs, they didn't build any holes into the actual loops. So you don't have to worry about any water getting into them. So you can actually submerge these in water if you want to. Basically what I do to clean them is I get a little dish soap on my finger and my thumb right here. I run this under hot water with the flap up, and I just take that soap and water and rub it everywhere on the earplug. And then I'll also pull off the attachment just like that and wash this as well. And just make sure that everything gets that soap and water, and then rinse it off really good. Then what I will do is I will put these on the windowsill that's near our sink for a full day to let everything completely dry off, or especially this little spot right in here. Let that all dry off before I put them back together and put them back in my case for my next use. So we've absolutely loved having these earplugs. They're super helpful. These ones in particular, we love for sleeping because we want to block out as much sound as possible. And they fit so flat in the ear, and they're so comfortable once they go in because all of this is a really soft rubber. So these have been particularly nice for sleeping, but for any other place that you want to completely block out sound, these things have been fantastic. So I hope this video has been helpful in deciding whether or not this is the right earplug for you. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, everybody.